Hi guys, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
How are you all?
Fine. How are you, Indrajit?
Doing good, guys. Let's wait until the people are joining. So, if you guys have any doubt, you guys can go ahead because this is the second last review session. Anyone, any doubt, any question?
Just email the advisor. How can we join that WhatsApp group? Before it was coming that one scan that QR code, but when I scan through my phone, it is not. I did not get any like join that group. So is it we have to request KSR team to add in that group or just how?
Yeah, you can get in touch. Sorry. Yes, Santosh, go ahead.
I will share the link here for the WhatsApp group. Guys, if anyone needs, please join it.
Hmm. And regarding the payment, should we?
Yeah, regarding the payment of the course, right? Course fee you're talking about? Okay. Anyone else?
Good morning, Indra.
Good morning, Dinesh. Anyone else, any doubts?
Regarding the this fee payment, can we talk with Satish or Santosh? Anyone? You can talk with me.
Yeah, you can talk with the team. So
Okay.
if you talk about fee, I think it is 30,000 and then some discounted price. It is around 27,000 after applying the discounts and everything.
Hi, sir. This is Vignesh here.
Yeah, Vignesh.
So yesterday I completed the payments for this course. So when can I get the premium licensing, all those stuffs?
Yeah, so Vignesh, it is for you and every one of you. So basically, the license will be generated all at once by the backend team. Okay. So it will not be generated individually. So tomorrow is the last free class, right?
Yeah.
So we will wait till the weekend, and on the Monday, in worst case, you will be getting all the licenses.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else? Yes, people are joining, so I want to start once everyone is here. So please use this time to ask anything if you have. Because now today we will be implementing the data design that we discussed yesterday. Guys, have I told you a story about a guy in my evening batch yesterday?
No.
No, I think no.
Tech support guy you're talking about?
No,
Support guy who got laid off.
No.
no.
Okay. So there was a guy in my evening batch. I will not reveal the name or something because he was not comfortable yet to. Otherwise, you must have seen the poster by KSR by now. So he was working in a telecom organization belonging to telecom sector in operations. Okay. Yes, you have something?
No, nothing. Just I
Yeah.
unmuted.
So he was working into operations, and like now all the operations role with the introduction of AI, it is becoming, I would say, redundant, right? So he got laid off from there, and luckily he had enrolled here, and he was working on the Power Platform, and he was withdrawing somewhere around 7 LPA. Okay. So then he got laid off. So then after that, he started looking for the job, and he got first offer with 50-60% hike. And now recently, I guess I was talking with him yesterday over the call, and he got an offer of 16 LPA now. So his CTC got jumped from, I would say, more than 100%, is 120% hike to be precise. So after getting laid off from operation, he was able to, what to say, switch his career into Power Platform.
Oh, he got in that recent job in Power Platform through this
Yeah.
one? Oh.
Yep. And evening batch is not finished yet. It is still like they are working on Copilot Studio. And I can tell you the count of students which are placed from there. There is a guy called as Ramesh. You must have seen the posters also. So he got two offers. Again, he was a support guy. He's able to switch to Power Platform. And there is one more lady called as Lavanya. She also got multiple offers. She was already working as a Power Platform Power BI developer. Now she switched into Power Platform. And there was one more. So basically, four people are already placed from there. again, like getting results, getting jobs, or able to switch the technologies. It depends on you also, like how much effort you are putting it. Whatever we are implementing here, are you implementing it or not? Are you spending that effort which is required, right? So all those things are also play a vital role. So it is not like that if you will go ahead and watch the class like a web series episode and you will say, okay, it will work. No, it is not gonna work like that. If I'm giving my 100%, you have to give your 100%, even more than that. Only then you will be able to get the, what to say, desired output, whatever you are thinking for. Okay. And I am hoping that everyone of you will go ahead and give your 100%, and obviously like then we will get positive results. All these placements, all these things, these are byproduct. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. We will.
Did they do any certification in this, like was like with that, did that help them or just...
No, Shri Harsha, like when we will discuss about CV, I will tell you how to tackle certifications also. Because no one is gonna ask you about, okay, show, present me your actual certification in the interview, right? The main thing which is required is the knowledge, right? If someone is asking you about patch function and you are not able to explain them what patch function is, right? If someone is asking you about like difference between model driven and canvas apps, if you're not able to explain that, then what is the point of having 5 certifications, right? You will be rejected only, isn't it? So it is better to focus on the knowledge rather than the count of certifications or the count of projects. So what my, I would say, funda is, right from my college days, in my college placement days, create less things, but create quality things. Okay. In my college placements also, I was having only one project, and in that project, I was neither having backend. I did not use any database, but I was good with my basics. So I got placed into 3 organizations. Okay. And they were my friends who have worked on various things, Raspberry Pi and all those things. Right. But they got placed into, I guess, 1 or 2 companies. But in my college, my stipend is itself was, I guess, it was 36,000 at that time, back then 2020. So it is for you also, like keep the things simple. Whatever you will work, do the quality stuff rather than, don't focus on the count. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Understood.
Yes, there is a common saying also, right? You should be master of some things rather than jack of all,
Yeah. No,
right?
will they check for when marketing our resume, will they check for any certifications or is it
No,
okay?
no,
Like,
no. You go ahead, and if you don't have certification, you go ahead and put PL 900 in your CV that you have completed that. And then I will tell you like how to tackle that, right? Not an issue.
okay.
Okay. Anything else? I think now the count is stabilized. I will share my screen and then let's start the class. Then we will discuss whatever questions you have in the end. I'm getting a little headache also. Sure. Okay. So guys, welcome back to KSR Datavision. This is the fourth preview session of Power Platform course, and you all know that we are working on Canvas apps, right? So what we will be implementing today is we will be implementing data design, right? So let me open the claim detail data sheet. So who will summarize what we did yesterday?
We created a table for the requirement of claim app. Then we distinguish the order. I mean, what the features will be for applying for the claim. In that, we have filter all these uh, data into their category and subcategory.
Very good. So guys, this is the data design that we created, and these are all the fields that we will be implementing. So now, what was the backend or the data storage solution that we have agreed on in the previous class?
SharePoint.
SharePoint, right? So we can go ahead and log in into SharePoint. Okay, that's fine. Let me log in from here. SharePoint. So I already have few sites created. So what I will do is I will go ahead and create a new site for you guys. So you can also go ahead and create a new site when you will have your credentials. Okay. So that you can use it for the longer duration. So create site. So you can create two types of sites, communication site and team site. So let me select team site, standard team, and use template. So I will give the name to my site, Power Platform, July 2025, morning batch. So this is my site. Next. So from here, you can define like who will be able to access your site. Only member can access, anyone in the organization can access this site. So this is, I guess, self-explanatory. If it is public, anyone with KSR credentials will be able to access it. If it is private, only the members with whom I will be sharing the site, they will be able to access it. So I will go ahead and create a private site and I'll click on create site. So you can add the members here who wants whom you want to access the site. I don't want to give access to anyone, so I will not add anything here because I want you to go ahead and create your own personal sites. Finish. This is the steps. These are the exact 4 or 5 steps that you have to do for creation of site. Then you have documents. Here inside you have all these things. The things that you have to worry about or that you have to know is first thing is document. Here you will be, it is nothing what it's a folder. Here you can go ahead and upload files, folder templates. So you will be seeing this a lot in the course when we will be working with Power Automate also. It is also a very important stuff. Then after that, we will be discussing about the site. Okay, the actual site. So how to do that? Click on this thing. Okay, so you can click on new, and from here you can create a list form, document library, page, news post, news link, plan, app. There are different components that you can create for SharePoint. So again, we are not here to become a SharePoint expert. So we are interested in list. So list is nothing what it is a kind of table that you will be creating here. So you can click on list from here and you can give the name of your list. So what is the first table? Claim details, right? So yes, any doubt? Claim details. Show list in the site navigation. It should be turned on. Then click on create. Once you will click on create, look, it is added and it has one column out of the box title column. So now I will go ahead and I will keep on creating the columns which were there. First thing first, what is the first column? Claim ID, right? Click on add column. So guys, are you able to see auto number here? Claim ID, we were thinking like we'll create auto number. No, right?
No.
No,
No.
Indra.
So basically here, this is the drawback of SharePoint. Like you don't have auto number or auto generated column. Okay. If you were using Dataverse, so then it will give you directly out of the box auto generated column. You don't have to do the stuff. So here we have to create text column only. And with the help of PowerFX, we will be generating the auto number column. Okay. So now I will go ahead and I will give the name to the column. I will try to copy the names from here rather than typing it again. So claim ID, single line of text, default value nothing. I don't want to use it as a calculated value and click on save. Here you go. Claim ID is added. Then you go ahead for employee ID. So employee ID is what, guys? It is of which type?
Text.
Add column, text, next, employee ID. Employee name. Add column, text type, name, save. What next? Let me shuffle it. Choice, right? Department. And for department, these are all the choices which are required. Add column, choice, next, department. First choice will be HR, IT, sales, operations, IT, sales, operations, finance, marketing, other. And from here, you can define like which should be the default selected value. I don't want to select anything, so I will select it as none. So department is created. Now, if you move ahead with the contact, it should be
Number?
number.
Yeah.
Default value, calculated value, nothing. Number of decimal places, automatic. Do you want to have number of decimal places in contact number?
No.
No.
All right. So you could select 0, save. What else? Email. Next thing is claim date, right?
Do we have an option of making not null constraints like that even here in the?
No, here you can't.
Okay.
So what you can do basically, you can make the fields mandatory and optional in the front end itself. Like if you suppose this you email ID is required only, so then you will make it mandatory. So until and unless people are not adding uh, valid email ID, it will not let them submit the record.
Okay. Okay. So we have to do that in front end.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's why like we chosen this thing for Canvas apps, because for SharePoint you have to do the custom things only.
Okay.
It should be date, right? Next, it's a start date. Then you have end date. Next, this is end date. Go here and select the date. What next? Amount. Let's use currency. Decimal places are 1 to 2. We show only two decimal places. And currency you can select. I want to show in dollars. Save. Next thing is claim type. Claim type will be what, guys?
Choice.
Sorry. Travel, broadband, mediclaim, certification. Now, next thing is I'll keep this attachment on hold for now. Then approver. So approver is a choice, right? Right, guys?
Yes.
But what we have decided, like approver, we will be creating different table, isn't it? So basically how you will do, you will go ahead and you can create a lookup of approver on this. But here I will not create lookup, because lookup you anyway will be learning in Power Automate. Sorry, anyway you will be learning with Dataverse. Here I will go ahead, I will implement the lookup behavior with the help of PowerFX in the Canvas app. Okay, so I will create this approver as text column itself. So what we will do in the Canvas app, on the basis of selected department, we will auto select the approver from the approver table. Okay, getting me?
Yes, sir.
So that you guys are doing this complex stuff and you are getting confident in the PowerFX, like how to implement. This is approver, single line of text. Now, next thing is status. Again, status will be choice. I will give submitted, in progress, completed, rejected. Then you have business justification. So guys, you have text, you have multiple line of text. So basically in text, you will be able to write single, like you will say single line of text means it will be having limit, which is less. So for data words, for a normal text column, it is 4,000. For multiple line of text, it is very huge in lakhs. So basically, what is the difference between these two data types? Here you will be able to write the smaller text, and here you will be able to write larger paragraphs. So in business justification, it might have larger paragraphs. So I will use the multiple line of text, and I will rename this to business justification, and I will click on save. Then you have invoice number. Invoice number will be text. Save. Now, next thing is gender. Gender will be choice. Right? Male, female. This is not required. Save. Then you have designation. Designation or brand. I will rename it to L1, L2, L3. Save. And next thing is date of joining and employee type. Text column.
Date of joining,
No.
date and time.
Date and time.
Date time, right? So here it will be date of joining. Then you have last thing is
Employee type.
employee.
C2H.
Yeah. Contract C2H, one and the same thing, and then we will say full time, right?
Yeah.
Full time. So now we are good with this table. Now will go ahead and I will create one more table, new list.
So I'm having a small doubt.
Sorry.
I'm having a small doubt.
Yeah, go ahead.
So in that previous table, like the column title, we have not included in the Excel file. So why should we still retain that column?
Title is I would say this is the out of the box column that it creates, that SharePoint creates. So let it be as it is, because when we will go ahead and when we will connect this with Power Automate, connect this with Power Apps. So in that case, we will not go ahead and populate the title. So it will be blank.
Okay. So we should not delete this from a list or we should read. Oh, we can't delete it. Okay.
You can't delete it.
Okay. Okay.
Let me see in the column settings if I can. But this is the metadata column. You can keep it untouched. Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
would not recommend to go ahead and use it in app also, because with some PowerFX formulas, it will give you like it will give you inconsistent behavior. So let's not use it. We will create our columns and then we will use it. And even when you will work with Dataverse, so the moment when you will create table, so there will be lot of columns which will get created automatically as a metadata column, like who modified the record, who created the record, who submitted, who is the owner. So all these are metadata column. So when we will try to access the record from SharePoint, there will be many other metadata column also that are not visible here, but that SharePoint maintains on its own, like when was it created, when was it modified on the record level. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So now for approvers, guys, you need how many columns? Two columns, right? Approver's name and department. So obviously it will be text. Now I will go ahead and I will populate this table. What is the first approver name? Vijay Lakshmi, right? Control A, Control C. Vijay Lakshmi. And approver department is HR. The next thing is Naveen. Department is IT. Look, you are able to something called as attachments, right? What you never created attachment. So this is again also a metadata column that it creates, which will help you store the attachments. Prasad. It will be sales. Next thing is Pratik. And department will be ops.
Operations.
Oh, come on. No. I want to select only operations. Save. The next thing is Irfan. Department will be finance. Indrajit. Department will be marketing. Ankush. Department will be other. Okay. So this is for sorted, this is for group by, this is for filtering the stuff. So now you are done with the approvers, you are done with the claim details. Okay. I know attachment column is missing. So I will tell you like how to add it. in the project itself. Okay. So now you are done with the data design implementation. So now next thing is you will go ahead and you will create your project. So how to create the project? You will go to make.powerapps.com. Click on start with blank canvas. So guys, you can create three types of apps here. You can create a responsive app, which will be created on desktop, tablet, and phone. It can be used anywhere. You can create mobile specific app. You can create tablet specific app. So I will go ahead and I will create a tablet specific app. Okay. Why I'm not going ahead and creating a responsive app directly from the beginning? Because in responsive app, you have to take care of all the containers and all. There will be large number of controls. Okay. So I want to make it simple. First thing first, I want to make you guys comfortable with the Power Apps, and then responsive apps. We can learn it as a feature, like how to make responsive, how to make the apps responsive. Okay. So I'll click on skip. So here you can see your app is created, right? So now what is the next thing that you have to do? Your database is set up, your app is created. Now what will be the next step?
We have to fetch the data.
Connect to the data.
The next step is to create
UI.
a connection between front end and back end, right?
Yes, Indra.
So can someone tell me like where I have to click to connect with the data source?
So
Add data. Add data.
Add data, right? We have seen it in second class. So you can click on connectors and search for SharePoint connectors here. SharePoint. You can add your connection if you don't have it added. I have already added my connection. So to add a connection, click on add connection. It will ask you, as SharePoint is cloud services. So you can select the cloud service, click on connect, add your credentials, and that's it. This is how you will be adding the connection. Okay. So from here, basically you have to select the SharePoint site. So can someone tell me which one is the SharePoint site that we created? This is the one, right? First one. So after clicking on that, you are able to see all the tables which are there. Document is the folder and these two are the list, right? List is nothing but tables, isn't it?
yeah.
So do we need both the tables, guys?
Yep.
Yes, right? So I will click on both the tables, click on connect. Claim detail was added to your app. Let's see. Both the tables are added in my app now. Right? So if I want to verify, like if I'm getting the data from both the tables, so in approvers, we have some data, right? So you can go ahead, you can take a control from here, data table. You can try to select approvers. And here you go. You're able to read the data, right?
Yes.
And the thing I was telling you, like SharePoint will create lot of other columns, right? Look, it has created, right? Isn't it? Created, who created it, when was it modified, when was it created, who created it, who modified it, has attachments, all these things are created, isn't it? Right, guys? Yes, no.
Yeah. How did
Yes.
you connect to that SharePoint? You went to the insert and connected, or went to the insert and
Sorry.
no?
So
How did
basically you
yeah.
can go to add data either from here or from here. Click on add data, select your data source. Like for us, it was SharePoint. I clicked on SharePoint. I clicked on a connection and then I selected my tab, selected my site, and from that site, I selected the tables which are required, clicked on connect, and that's it.
Okay.
Clear?
So which component you selected after connecting the data, Indra, in the insert, from insert? I
From
overlooked it.
insert, I did not selected anything for connection. I selected data table to show you guys,
Oh, okay.
like we are able to read the data from approvers table, which we have created in SharePoint. So I selected this to tell you, like we are able to establish the connection between front end and back end.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Clear, guys?
Yes. So,
So I will save the app. So you can give your app a meaningful name. So for us, it is claims. Let us give it as claims app only. Save. Publish. Now I will close the app. So guys, make this as a practice. Whenever you are closing the app, don't close from here. Don't close from here. If you will close from here, and if any other fellow developer in your team try to access the app, so then it will show like it is logged by me, right? So if you want to release the lock as soon as you are closing the app, just click on back button from here. Click on back button and click on leave. I'll go to the apps and here you go. Your claims app is created. You have implemented the data design. You have created the app and established the connection between the data source. So now we will go ahead and we will start working on the app tomorrow, guys. Okay. So I think we are able to cover it little faster, but this is what I was planned for the day. And in the first few classes, guys, you might feel like we are covering less content and we are having bigger doubt sessions. So that is expected also. We have planned it like that way because people will be having lots of doubts. And this is the great opportunity to interact with all the peoples, right? So over to you guys. Whatever doubts you have, you guys can go ahead. Now, after 2 days class, we will not look back. We will be moving in the project itself. Claims. Although the project is already started, now we will be working on the front end part of it of app creation.
Hi, Indrajit. Good morning.
Good morning, Ajay.
Indrajit, one gentleman asked me how to remove that title field, which is created by default in the SharePoint.
How to use that or how to remove that?
No. He said no. He was asking how to remove this title field.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here even the Power App, when you are click on the go to Power App, please. Yeah.
There is option called hide.
Yeah, because when you click, no, there is a remove option where all the fields are being appeared, and there is a remove option. I think when you deselect that one, that will disappear.
You are asking me to discard it from here.
Yes.
Yeah, that we can do. Basically, I did not explain how it works. So
Yeah, from here, yeah,
I
because
just told you how to do that. So you can click
Yeah.
on this and remove it from
Right.
here.
I noticed there, no, when you were working.
Yeah. So that is fine. Like we did not discuss it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
And one more question. When we are connecting to the data source, there was online and there is a on-premises data source.
Yeah.
With on-premises data source, let's say my on-premise data source is SQL Server. That is study explained, that is the premium connector. We can't use here. Let's say I have premium license after getting the license here.
Ajay, your voice is not consistent.
Hello. Is it fine now?
It's still low, but I'll try to understand.
Yeah.
You are
What I'm
talking
saying-
about on-premises SQL Server and it is premium, and you are saying something about your license, right?
Yes. I was saying, let's say if I would like to connect with the premium connector SQL Server, do I need to, just I'll be able to directly connect to SQL Server after having premium license? I need to install gateway for that one, like we do in Power BI.
Look, there are two things. If your SQL Server is cloud server, so then you can directly go ahead and connect with that. Okay. If it is on premises, so it works on the same principle like on which Power BI works. So you have already worked on Power BI, right?
Right.
So in Power BI, like if something is on premises, you will be needing the help of gateways, right?
Yeah.
So similarly here also you have to leverage that gateway to create connection with your SQL Server, which is on premises, and the license is required. And then you will be able to interact to and fro from your on premises server.
Yeah, that's the question. One last question. When in the very beginning we are creating site, right, list, there are two types of site. You said there is a team site and communication site.
Communication site, correct.
Yeah, in which case we go for the communication site.
Yeah. So again, like SharePoint, I am not sure like when we will create communication sites and all. And to be honest, I'm not a SharePoint developer. Okay. What is happening with this? Okay. So team site, what I know about team site is we will create to share and collaborate among team members, right? To get the content, because in SharePoint it is a different world altogether. You can go ahead and create SharePoint websites also. You can go ahead create SharePoint views and other things. Like when I was going ahead and I was creating the SharePoint site, when I clicked on new, there were a lot many things there, right? Let me show you once again. If I go to home, if I'll click on new, so you can create so many things: document library, SharePoint page, right? News post, news link, plan, app. So there are multiple things that you can create in SharePoint. But what we are interested in SharePoint as a data storage solution at a data, I would say management layer. Okay. So for you to use SharePoint as a data management layer, you are interested in first thing first documents folder, which will help you store the documents. Second thing is list, where you can go ahead and leverage it as a table and use it in your projects. And for that, team site will be used because over there you can go ahead and collaborate among the team members of your organization, right? When we were creating the team site, it was asking us to go ahead and add the team member whom you want to share the site with, right? So you can collaborate with them and work together.
Okay, it means we will be working with the team site only, right? During our entire project.
Yeah, team site, correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I have also one question. I mean, for every time we have to use SharePoint for storing the data or any other.
No, not every time. So I think I told you guys yesterday also why we are using SharePoint, because in E5 license, SharePoint and PowerApps both comes. Okay. So organization, what they do, like the smaller organization or the organization like who don't want to spend $20 on license. So obviously they will be having E5 license, right? So E5 license is nothing but it will be having Office 365 products plus PowerApps. Okay. So PowerApps normal license it will have, okay, not the premium one. So now if they want to use Dataverse or SQL connector, they will be requiring the premium license, right? So for SharePoint, it is not a premium connector. Okay. So what they will do, they will store the data in SharePoint and then they will create apps on top of that. Like, let me show you here. Look, are you able to see the premium symbol here? No, right?
No.
Like if you will go for this Dataverse, it's a premium thing, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Clear?
Yes, I got it.
So Indra, in this case, I mean, so if whoever took E5 license, I mean, so they need to upgrade to the premium license. I mean, so if they want to use
If they want to use Dataverse or SQL Server or any other premium connector, they need to have premium license.
Oh.
Okay.
And
I
in this,
have one
will
question
you?
also. I mean, yeah. So, can we use connector with the other app like Excel or Word or PowerPoint in this? I mean, we can fetch the data from that also in Power App. Just we have taken from SharePoint.
From
We
Excel?
can, yeah, from any other Microsoft product.
Yeah. Like I have shown you guys in the second session, right? So there are a lot many connectors available here. You can get the data from Excel also. You
Okay.
can integrate this with Microsoft Teams also. And a lot of integrations are available.
Okay.
Even like I'll tell you one thing. Twilio. So like when like you will work with any app and you get SMSs, right?
Yeah.
Like your order is placed, this thing done, this thing is done, that thing is done. So how this SMS are sent? Have you ever
Anything?
wondered like how it works behind the scenes?
They might be put any automation or something to remind the user when the order or place or dispatch. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, let me try to make it more relatable for you. So, when you will make any online payment, what happens?
Yeah,
How the online payment is getting done?
it's ask the option what you have to do for debit, credit, or UPI or something.
Okay.
Then we
So, after
fill that.
adding the UPI ID, you will click on pay now. Then what will happen?
Then will redirect to our UPI app, whether it is PhonePe or Google Pay.
No, try to let's go back from PhonePe and Google Pay. Just try to think about making a payment from website. Right. So,
If we never
guys,
get
like
success,
Ask us to choose the platform like
yes. So guys, after choosing the platform, once you will click on Pay Now button, it will go to other page, right? There it will say don't refresh it. And it
Yeah.
will be nothing but payment gateway page
yeah.
where you have Razor Pay, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
You have seen all of you have seen those page, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So Razor Pay is what? It's an API which is getting integrated with your project and it is responsible for making payments, right?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So similarly, in real world, like the applications which you see around you, so they are also leveraging this kind of integration with APIs, which will give you to which will give capability to your app to send the SMSs. Okay, so they will not implement the stuff. Instead, they will integrate their product with the API, which already has implementation to send SMSs and all. So Twilio is the API with which the product from where you are receiving the SMSs. So they might be using the Twilio API. Okay. So there are two things that is widely getting used in the industry. One thing is Twilio and another one is Gupshup. Okay. The API name is Gupshup. So Gupshup is the Indian version, a little cheapest as compared to Twilio. So now if you want to leverage Twilio API, you have to take the subscription. Look, so once you will take subscription, you will get account ID and access token. Once you will click on connect, so then you can go ahead and use this API in your app to send SMSs. Okay.
Okay.
Now you are getting it why Power Apps and Power Platform has become leader in the industry. Low code, no code.
Yes. Yes.
It has the actual, what to say, actual API integrations, which is there in the actual apps.
Yes.
And if you go to LinkedIn and search Microsoft Power Platform, so recently, like it come into the leader category with three more products. Low code, no code. First thing is Power Platform, then ServiceNow, and then OutSystems.
That's why I
Oh,
took that risk and trying to get into this field.
Sorry.
That's why I took that risk and joined this course and trying to get into this field from non-technical. Sorry, from
Yeah,
functional.
but sir, like I would say, like I would not say it as a risk. Okay, you are already doing good in the non-technical field, right? Whatever it is. So I would say it is a bold decision that you have taken, and I am definitely sure like you will succeed in this.
Thank you.
Risk is there like when you're losing something, right? So here you will be gaining only. Nothing to worry. You are in safe hands.
Sir, could you please explain what are APIs like?
APIs is nothing but API is application programming interface. Although it sounds very fancy stuff, API, right? So this is also API only. Like if we say technically, the connector you are able to fetch the data from this thing, right? The SQL server. Sorry, the SharePoint site, right? How you are able to do the connection. So this also you can call it as API only. API also.
So can we say like it stands as a bridge between the two applications to enable the transactions between these two applications, something like that?
Yeah, so I would say a good definition will be API is the way to connect or to interact with your system.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
And there is just a question. So in this, you will also cover just basic for Power BI or no? Just how to
No,
use it.
not basics, Shri. We will be covering the entire Power BI module, and that will take 15 to 16 sessions.
Okay. This whatever you are using like make.powerapps.com and earlier SharePoint, everything that we need to take any subscription for it or just we'll get.
You don't have to take anything, at least for learning purpose. We will be giving you the licensing. So basically, you will be once you will enroll. So might be on Monday, end of the day, you will receive an email with the credentials created by KSR. So then you can use this credential that will have the premium license. You don't have to do anything apart from that.
Oh, okay.
So
Till
once
the
we get
course,
the
till the course you take, it will be that we'll have that access it so that we can practice.
It is for 1 year.
Okay.
So once we get the license, even we can start to build the same app, right? So we can even
You
start
have
from the
to.
scratch. Yeah.
Basically, there is
Yes.
no option there. You have to build the same app the way we are building in the class. Your assignment is go ahead, implement the functionalities that we have discussed in the class. It should be
Okay.
implemented before the start of the next class. Okay.
Okay.
So that you are confident about the stuff. So by the end of the last class of Canvas app, you should have a app ready. Okay. And then once it is done, so I would request all of you to not focus on much look and feel for the first app that we will be creating here. So just focus on learning the functionalities. Okay. So once you have functionality with you, once you are okay with everything, so then the project that I will give you, go ahead, use your creativity there, focus on look and feel like okay, this icon should look like this icon should look like that. So all those things functionality wise I will tell you. Then in the project you go ahead and show your creativity there. First thing first, you should be comfortable with the functionalities.
Done.
Okay, when I say functionalities, you are able to understand what I exactly mean.
Yeah, regarding the functions and those
Yeah.
things, right?
So now we have discussed few very good skills to have, right? One thing was to design the data, right? Another thing was to interact with the Canvas app and model driven app. So now there are various functionalities like how you will go ahead and create a form, right? How you will go ahead and auto populate the approvers, right? On the basis of
Yeah.
selected department. How you will implement validation which will check whether the email is correct or not. How you will implement a validation which will check whether the contact number is valid or not, right? Isn't it? These are all
Yes, sir.
functionalities, right?
Yeah.
So similarly, like suppose someone will click on submit button, you want to send an email. That is also functionality. Okay. So now if I will say, okay, this is the data design, I will give some good formatting here, good background colors. So that is of no use for now. So once you should have the functionality is done, and then it is on you. Like if you want to write this in some other way, in some other font, that is your choice, right? That is good to have things. Like might we want to write it like this, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it is. So basically, by the end of the this module, you will be having one app, and one I will be giving you as a homework, and I will give you good 1 month time. So in that 1 month time, you go ahead and create the Canvas app, and then you can demonstrate. So in my evening batch, people have created very good projects, guys. I to ask them to share with me, but I guess they have not shared with me. Uh, because now it is in the last we are in the last week, and many people already like not attending live. I guess only 12 13 people are attending live. Some of them got placed, some of them have backlogs, they are going through the recording. So why I'm telling you all this thing, because by the time we will reach the end of the course, many of you will be stuck in a loop where you will have backlogs. So if you want to avoid that loop, just go ahead, try to cover every class every day. Okay. Just mark a 1 hour or 1.5 hour, what to say, time in your calendar to work on this stuff. This is just the matter of 3 to 3.5 months, right? So once you have done this, so then I think you will be good. So if you will think, okay, today's class we will implement tomorrow, so you will not realize when it will get, what to say, when it will get converted into 2 classes, 3 classes, 4 classes, and 10, 20, 30, it will happen like that. Okay.
Hmm. And you
Yes,
had
sir.
mentioned it, like a few of them already got placed, right? So in the middle only, like
Yeah,
they were
in the
able
middle
to.
only.
Oh, oh.
So
Because
basically in Power Platform, like most of the questions that will be asked from Power Apps, in Power Apps, Canvas, model driven apps, Dataverse, okay, then Power Automate Cloud, then zero to no question from Power Automate Desktop. Might be people will not ask about Power Pages also, because these are very new products. Power Pages, Copilot Studio. So until Power Automate Cloud, if you are good, I think you will be able to crack the interviews. So same thing happened with them. So now we are working on Copilot Studio. Let me show you the Copilot that we created and we integrated in Teams. So we created a Copilot yesterday itself. I think yesterday night we completed the Copilot module from them. This is their Copilot. So you will say hi. Let's see.
so if you in your teams, if you have a Copilot option, that is what it is, or just it is different.
No, no, this is the custom Copilot that we have created in Copilot Studio and embedded here.
Oh.
Okay. Again, like my main focus here is not only telling you to tell you, okay, this is data table, this is SharePoint, this is what. Okay. Main focus is to give you a knowledge equal to a architect. Okay. What architect are responsible for? Architect are responsible for designing the data, designing the system, right? Like how your multiple this thing products will be interacting with each other to accomplish a goal, right? So if you like, let's discuss about Canvas app itself. If you want to export the data, so in model driven app you have out of the box button available, but in Canvas app you don't have that. So if you have to achieve that functionality directly, it is not achievable. You have to integrate your Power Automate flows with the Canvas app, and then on button click you have to call that flow which is running in Power Automate. It will give response to your Canvas app. Then Canvas app will process that response, and then it will download Excel file for you. Okay. So similarly, if you want to send an email from Canvas app, not possible directly. You will be using Power Automate. If you want to integrate Power or Power BI in Canvas app, that will I will also tell you. Okay. Then if when you go to the model driven app, there we will discuss how we'll integrate Power Automate, how we will integrate Canvas app, how we will integrate Power BI there. Okay. So similar for Power Pages. Similarly for Copilot, we will create Copilot, and the Copilot that you are able to see here, right? This is the by default Copilot which is added. So I will show you in the course how to replace this Copilot with the custom Copilot that you will be building in the Copilot Studio. So we will be covering integration with Canvas apps, integration of Copilot with Teams, integration of Copilot with other stuff which is available in the market. So integrations is the key. Okay. And like for some of the integration, you will not find anything anywhere. So you will learn only when you will work on that. So why I'm not saying like I'm the only developer or I'm the only trainer who have this exposure. So why I have this exposure because like I've worked for multiple clients and almost on every product I have worked. In my current project, I'm working on Power Pages. So Power Pages is for creating websites. Okay. For this Canvas and model driven app, I'm working long back. So Power Pages now also I'm having good hold. Then for Copilot Studio, I cleared a role with one of very reputed organization for Copilot developer also. So I have exposure, so that's why like I will be able to. I think I'm the best one among the group who can give you the knowledge about the stuff, actual stuff, not the basic stuff. Okay, this is how it will be done. So we will be discussing actual stuff, and in Canvas app itself, like we will be learning what I have learned from the requirements and what are the issues that we faced when we implemented the stuff. So only thing that you have to that I want from each one of you to go ahead, practice and use the community very effectively. So once you will enroll and the already enrolled people, you already have a group created for your batch, right? So I want you to go ahead and paste your doubts there. When we will be working on PowerFX, I'm expecting and I'm damn sure like there will be many people who will be facing lots of issues. And guys, just one more thing I want to make very clear. Like if you are facing issues, that means you are learning something, okay? If you're not facing issues, if everything is going smooth, so then might be you are in a scam. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and face as many issues as you can in the course. Okay. So go ahead, paste in the group whatever issues you are facing because it is learning for others also. Might be some other guy also facing the same issue. Might be someone has already resolved that issue. So this is the I would say very good community that you can have. All of you are sailing the same boat, so help each other. I'm also there in that WhatsApp group. I will also reply, and I'm not a kind of trainer, although I'm very busy. I don't have I'm running against time every day, but still I connect with the people. Like whenever they are having any doubts, whenever they are facing any issues. Okay. So I'm very much approachable. So these are the few things that I wanted to tell you guys. So use the resources judicially, and obviously everything will be good.
Generally, in your experience, you see, right, you are trained so many people, right? So what kind of roles, do they get, like a junior developer or like senior, we can, what kind of roles are usually in the market we can apply for? Maybe like senior developer or just like junior
Actually, it
developer.
totally depends like how much you are able to grasp out of it. Okay. So if you're able to get everything, if you have implemented everything, you can easily go ahead for senior developer to I would say team lead role. Okay. But again, like if you're not getting the stuff, if you have a lot of backlogs, right? And something is wrong, right? Might be like all the people, all 30 of you who are there in the class, all 30 of you will not crack 25 lakh CTC, right?
Yeah.
So there will be some who will be cracking 30% hike. There will be some who will be cracking 35% hike. There will be some who might be cracking 150% hike also, right? And there will be some, let me be honest, who will not get anything, right? It depends, right? How you are processing the stuff.
Yeah.
But there are few previous batches student who have joined till delivery lead also.
Oh,
There was
delivery.
a student from my previous to previous morning batch called as Monisha. So she joined as delivery lead in Acuity, I guess.
Oh.
Okay. And talking about roles in the market. So basically, I'm a working professional. I have around 6.5 years of experience and I'm involved in hiring. So there are a lot of roles available in the market, right from junior developer to architect level.
Yeah. Basically.
Fine, Rajat.
Hi,
How many
Swami.
days we are able to, how many days we are able to access these recorded sessions once we enroll? Is it for
It's
1 year
1 year.
or
It's 1 year, Swami.
okay? After 1 year, we are not able to access these recorded sessions.
Swami,
Recorded
like,
sessions.
yeah. If you are working with the course properly, I don't feel you require this recorded sessions for after 6 months. You will definitely get job and you will be working day in, day out on all this stuff. So like I think when I was discussing with our founder Mahesh. So his
Mhm.
idea was like the people should get job within 1 year. Okay. If you're not getting job, so then there is something wrong with us or there is some issue with you guys. So if you're not getting it, you can go ahead, give a call to our team. So they will discuss case on case basis and they can extend your recordings.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes, Irfan sir.
Yes, sir. I have a question. I mean, as a fresher, also we can apply. I mean, for junior role. I mean, mostly what happened in fresher, they did not consider much. So,
Yeah, to be honest, Irfan, I will not lie that just for the sake of okay, you should join the course or something. So to get a interview call, you should have at least 1 2 year of experience. So now, like if you will go ahead and you want to tweak your CVs, so that is another thing. Okay, so once you have gone through the course, you will easily go ahead and claim 1 2 years of experience if you are fresher. But again, like arranging the documents and all that is different thing altogether. I can't say how it works, but you can get in touch with a team. They might help you with that.
okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, for all these things, Irfan and everyone, we have a dedicated placement cell session by Mahesh. So he is expert in all these things like how to present and all. So I would recommend you to go ahead and join that placement session, and you can ask your doubts there, like if you're not getting calls, if you're having some these kind of doubts, right? You are from different domain, you want to use it. But like if I talk about the experience that you can claim after the course, easily 2 3 years of relevant experience you can go ahead and claim after going through the course. if you are fresher. But if you're already an experienced professional, already have 8-9 years of experience, so then you can claim anywhere between 4 to 5 years. Because I have seen the people in the market, I have interviewed a lot of people who are claiming 5 years of experience and they even don't know like model driven app, how to create model driven app on any other data source apart from Dataverse. When you will ask them, like, can model driven app be created without Dataverse? Look, sorry, can model driven app be created on SQL Server? The answer will be no. Okay. What else? And guys, go ahead, like follow us on LinkedIn. You will be getting updates there. Okay. Like who is getting placed from where, how much hike and all. Like if there is any other uh announcement, like the other batches which are getting started or the batches of mine is getting started. So you can get all the updates from here there. So my LinkedIn handle is Indrajit Singh, and for KSR Datavision it is KSR. Okay. I think we are good. I'm getting no questions now. Is that the case?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, going once last time from the room. Anyone else has any doubt or question?
No doubt in Rajit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ajay. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. Let's meet again tomorrow for the final session. And then hopefully to see most of you on next Monday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, Indra. Bye. Good.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.